So for a guy who traveled around the world to get his first ever Olympia qualification, and he placed second 3 times in a total of 4 shows that he did, he still looks to be in great spirits. Now, I really wish he would have won at least one of those shows, because Quinton would have been a good addition to this year's Olympia lineup in the Men's Open. But based on his response, 1.5 weeks post-show, there might be a possibility that he's looking at a show in the post-Olympia tour, and he isn't done with his competition season just yet. And we have to keep in mind, some of those shows, they are happening towards the end of November. So there is a show in Japan. And lastly, we have the Big Man Weekend in Spain. So if Quinton is looking to compete to get his Olympia qualification, then those 2 shows, they would be excellent options for him. Because if there is something we can all agree on, is the fact that Quinton's physique, that deserves to be on the Olympia stage. And if he gets an early Olympia qualification, he's gonna have a whole year to put on some solid muscle, some mass all over his physique, especially bring up his back and be very formidable. Now, as young as Quinton is, he potentially looks better than Samson Dauda, especially when Samson started winning. And as young as Quinton is, he has all the time in the world. But that being said, he still needs a bigger offseason, a bigger growth phase to grow those legs, especially from the back, and bring up his back as a whole, top to bottom. Now his conditioning was pretty damn insane, both in Italy and Europa Pro Germany. But he does lose a lot of volume on different body parts when he gets stage lean. I mean, look at these pictures right now. He's looking so full and so round. So Quinton hasn't even turned 30 yet. And that is a great physique to have at such a young age. Now the thing is, he turned pro way too early when he was way too young. And it takes hell of a lot of time to fill out a big frame like that. Unless of course you're Samson Dauda or Andrew Jack.